Rubber baby go. Oh no.
No.
Rubber baby buggy bubber. Rubber baby bubby. Dude.
Rubber baby Bubby?
Red
Bubble,
leather.
bubble, toil and trouble.
No.
Bubble, bubble, toil and trouble.
Well, welcome to episode 83. Two degrees.
Cut all of that. Cut
Not
all
at
of that.
all.
Cut all
Not
of
at
it.
all. We're letting it rip.
Episode 83.
Dude, 83. 2 degrees of separation. We are your hosts. My name is Eli.
My name is Jacob.
And I'm sorry if you happen to hear a little pitter patter. It is. I mean, the rain's pretty much subsided at this point. So it's just like excess dropping off the roof onto Old Faithful here. So, we were good. There's a towel on it. I soaked my feet trying to put in between the two houses, dude. It's just a waterway.
I've seen videos of that
dude,
stuff.
It is the Thames, dude. It is just waterway. Wouldn't recommend it. Wouldn't recommend it at all.
That's how it is, man.
But there's a lot that actually is like currently going on. I mean, we've been talking about it, how like video games crazy right now. Music crazy right now.
Frank Ocean, where you at? Please.
You got me stressing. Dude. Oh my goodness. So like on the topic of music, right? We were driving to the store and I don't know why this hit me out of nowhere. I was like, do you ever watch producers? YouTube producers is the way I'll put it. It sounds messed up, but like people who be making beats on YouTube, right? Tight beaters. Right? That sounds so bad. You know what I'm saying, right? And
Yeah.
It hit me as we're driving, and I was just like, dude, every single one of them, they're always wearing a sweatshirt. 10 times out of 10, I don't think I've ever seen one of them wear a t-shirt in my life. Not a one.
No, white tee and a chain? Come on.
Oh, nope.
The amount of white boys on YouTube I see wearing a white t-shirt and chain. Don't even. Or TikTok? Dude, TikTok?
You watch tight beaters on TikTok, dude?
I come across them. I'm not watching them.
It was crazy. I don't know.
There's a difference.
It hit me.
You stick around too long on one Skrillex video, it's
It's
over.
And
It's
Skrillex,
over.
Skrillex is everywhere right now. He's everywhere.
That's what I'm saying.
Man, I got some foes up in here. It looks like I had like a
That's
sticky note.
crazy. What were you about to say, though?
At this point, I don't know, because this fuzz is straight up just a yellow ball, dude. Dude. Oh, no, I was gonna say Skrillex is everywhere right now because he came out at, what was it? Ultra? I think it was. And then he, like, April 1st, he dropped the song that, like, got leaked forever ago. And like somebody stole it and leaked it, and then he never released the song.
Crazy.
And people were like, release the song, you know? And then he never dropped it. And then finally on April 1st, what did he do? He dropped it. So that's tight. Shout out Skrillex, dude. Bringing it back.
Didn't he put out an album?
He did. I need to listen to it just at a pure principle at this point. The last
You know,
I
listened to one
album.
song and I was like,
Oh,
this
did
is
you?
going to be dubstep, isn't it? And then it hit and I went, oh, yeah, this is dubstep. And away I went.
It's been a long time since I've listened to dubstep. I mean, there's like a lot of electronic music that I listen to, but
I didn't know there was like a whole rave festival here in Michigan, not far from where I'm at. It's in the woods.
Ah, yeah. What the heck is the name of it? Wait. I knew about it. Because there's
Electric Forest.
That's what it is. That is what it is. That's what it is. Because I wanted to go to it at one point, just like how I wanted to go to man, the one that's in Vegas, the Electric Daisy Carnival, EDC. It's EDC.
Why does that
that
not
what it is?
sound right?
It is Electric Daisy Carnival. Yeah, it is.
Man,
I knew it. Yeah, I know what I'm talking about sometimes.
Congratulations.
Oh, thanks. He said congratulations. What other crazy like music stuff happened recently? I want to get this out first, just because I don't want it to be interweaved with my song rack for this week. Because I wasn't gonna go back to back with. My last pick was Emergence by Sleep Token, right? That was my last week. and I was like, there's no way I'm going to follow it up 2 weeks in a row with Sleep Token, because Sleep Token
now it's going on the list because it was mentioned.
No, it's not going on the list because there's another song I'm going to mention in the same episode. It might go on the list at some point.
But it is.
All right. It's not the song rec, but it's just going to fly under the radar. It's going to be on the list. Because there's another song I'm gonna talk about too. But yeah, Sleep Token released their new single Caramel, and it slaps. It just does. It slaps. I'm sorry. It's Sleep Token's crazy. And actually what blows my mind is, so they're going on tour, and I was looking at the ticket prices, not because like I actively wanted to go, but people were like, the ticket prices are insane, and you're talking like nosebleeds are like $450. And I was like, we went and saw Gambino, and we were sitting like
his last show.
His last show too. Yeah, we went to his last show.
Dude.
He said he was gonna finish the tour. He said he was gonna finish it.
Yeah. Well, now he's in Casey Frey's videos as 21 Savage.
Dude, it's fine.
See that?
No, I didn't actually. So now I'm excited. I gotta. But yeah, when we went to go see Gambino, we were sitting like halfway up. Like our seats were like, for me, it was perfect. Like I wouldn't want to be on the floor for something like that. I wouldn't want to be somewhere way down, just because I'm too afraid. Like I'm not the tallest person in the world, dude. Like I'm like 5'9", you know. I ain't got Jacob's height. Jacob out here 6 foot.
I'm not.
Jacob's 6
I don't know where you guys get this idea that I'm tall by any means.
Dad's not tall. Mom's not tall. None of our grandparents were tall.
I don't think last time I was at the hospital, I was like 5'10", I think.
I mean, Uncle.
So if that makes me tall, you got
Uncle
a
Steve's
problem.
Tall. Uncle Steve's tall. He tall. Or was tall. Tall. He getting old.
Hey.
He getting that old. You know, he getting that grandpa slouch. You know?
It'll get you.
That was like, our grandpa talking about the older he gets, he's losing an inch every year. Just compressing. But no, yeah, so I'm not that tall, so like the seats were perfect where we were at. And our tickets were they were like $150 a ticket. Ooh. To see Gambino? $450 nosebleed Sleep Token?
It's a different in Trump's economy. In Trump's economy. Look.
You know,
eggs are down.
Listen,
concerts up.
I don't want to talk about like the stock situation, but the day this episode drops, we're gonna find out whether or not we got Black Monday round 2, baby. So we're gonna find out. But yeah,
It's
so
fine.
Sleep Token
It'll be
dropped
okay.
they dropped their new single. It's sick. And then I finally got around to listening to Amine's latest. Is it a single for his album, or he just dropped a song?
I don't know.
I
He's got
wasn't
an
paying attention.
album coming out in May though. I think
No, 100% is a single for the album. It is. It's a single for the album. It is.
I hope it. I like it, but I hope the rest of the album feels more like Amine.
It is very.
It's a club.
It is a
club.
100% a club banger. 100%.
Dude, heard Brat. He heard Brat and said, "Ah."
Dude, yeah. But I
Dude,
mean, it's a good song.
I listen to Brat.
Oh, dude, it's sick.
Yeah,
it's sick. Like front to back. I'm sorry.
And the remix one, the deluxe, dude.
No, that one. If you haven't listened to Charlie XCX's album, go listen to Brat. Like dude, just go listen to Brat. Just go listen to the album. My takeaway from Amine's new song, which is Familiar, is what it's called. It didn't feel Amine at all. It really didn't. Like, in the sense of, I swear he says 15 words in the whole song. Like, it's just like a chorus.
Banger.
It's just a chorus. Like, it's all instrumental, and then it's just Amine on a chorus.
That's where we're headed. You know, it's so funny. Because, people used to say, oh, music, when you're an adult, it's going to just be electronic. And we are rapidly approaching.
Well, I mean, yeah, electronic, 100%. No, I mean, like, if you really think of like modern music, like what's on like the radio, rock really is not on the radio anymore. Like, rock ceases to pretty much exist,
dude.
On like pop radio, popular radio, rock is no longer there.
Was rock ever on the pop radio?
I mean, yeah, of course. Like, I would say the.
Are you saying it didn't hold the masses like pop music does now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no, like, if you think back to like the early 2000s, like that was, I don't even know about that, or the late 90s, like mid 90s, because mid 90s, late 90s would have been like the grunge era being on the radio, right?
Freezer! Dude, you ever seen the video of that dude getting arrested?
Oh yeah. Yes. Dude.
I saw it this morning and I lost it. Rest his head on a pillow made of concrete.
Oh yeah. No, but
Pearl Jam. You ever heard it?
Dude. That was another thing I was thinking about when we were driving. And I was like, dude, everything I hear on the radio, if it's not on like a pop station at all, right? It straight up is. It's just like the 90s now. And then like when I was a kid, that situation, it was just all the 80s growing up for me. Like that stuff on the radio. Now it's just the 90s. So like about 10 years from now, we're gonna be finally hitting like like the mid 2000s.
Yeah, put Breaking Benjamin on the radio regularly. Come on, not new Breaking Benjamin.
All they play
the old stuff.
All they play on the radio when it comes to Breaking Benjamin is "I Will Not Bow" and
Diary of Jane.
Diary of Jane. That's it. That's it. Yeah. But music, very exciting. I'm
Dude,
excited.
Some Creed. Hold me now. I'm 6 feet from the edge of life again.
It's 2025. Who is expecting Creed to make a comeback like this? Like, they're going on tour. Creed's going on tour.
They should. Oasis is going on tour.
Oasis is going on tour? There's no way. What?
Yeah.
What?
I'm pretty sure it was Oasis, right? Yeah.
Are they coming to the US? No.
Probably not.
No. Oasis Live 25. Dude, what a name. Sick. Oh, no, they're coming to the US, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Only a couple spots, but they are. Nonetheless, Oasis. That's wild. I don't know. Music's been tight. Jacob sent me to hold up.
So I guess it was old studio recordings of Frank.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. It's not like a recent studio session.
So, but did Frank record it for that song then?
Probably not. Yeah.
I was gonna say, because I was looking at this guy, right? I was looking. Oh no. I was looking at it and I was like, this dude's in the middle of like, ain't nobody knows who this guy is. Like, I'm not trying to be rude, like, at all. But I'm saying nobody knows who this guy is. And like, how, in what world? I mean, you never know, I guess. I can't say anything. Maybe Frank
cool
did record
song
it.
though.
Oh,
I don't care.
Song's tight. I mean, I can say the name of it. You can't. I mean, you can find it on YouTube. That's about the only spot that you can find.
Yeah,
it.
because they didn't get the rights.
Yeah, it's not on any streaming platform.
Or it's AI and we're just being bamboozled.
Duped. Yeah, dude, we're just getting bean boozled.
I hope, dude. You know how cool that would be? Oh my gosh.
Why would that be cool? Why would that be cool? Why would that be cool?
Because it's an inevitable future we're going to hit. Why not now? Why not now? Get it out of the way.
Why not now?
Get it out of the way.
I'm saying, what about it would be AI though?
The whole
thing?
The whole Frank verse.
Oh, yeah, that would be wild. That'd be wild. The song's called "Stay" by Mel Dubs, featuring Frank Ocean. If you want to check it out it's on YouTube. That's only, like I said, that's the only spot that you can find it. It's not on any streaming platforms.
I have a confession.
Oh no.
I went back to Opera.
Banging.
Much better. Much better browser.
Oh.
I just had to share.
Dude. Opera is the browser. I used Google Chrome for so long, and switching to Opera was like the I mean, it's the play. Sorry. It's the play. That's pretty much all I got music wise though. I'm trying to think of like anything else recently that we talked about Quadeca last week, and I'm dummy excited for Quadeca's album. Like,
yeah,
I'm actually really excited for his album. I'm still excited for Amine's album.
Rich Brian has an album coming out too.
Rich Brian has an album coming out. You know who hasn't dropped an
album? Fire.
Yeah, that was a while back though, wasn't it?
Yeah, but man.
Yeah, you know who hasn't put out an album in a hot minute? You know who I'm
Frank
waiting?
Ocean.
I mean, yeah, Frank.
Berhana?
Nope. I mean, no, Berhana was like 2 years ago, was it?
Yeah, I guess. Well, he's due for another.
Joji.
No, he was too busy making Dracula Flow. Another internet sensation.
Dude. To anybody who listens to Joji and like, or has listened to Joji and just like was like really into his music, let me just tell you now, just go let it rip on YouTube. Just go look up Joji's past on YouTube. Disaster music, dude. Come on. Let it rip, dude.
I was just playing Ignition remix and showing Lindsay, dude.
I mean, like, at the end of the day,
Can you give me that? Can you give me that beep beep?
At the end of the day, Joji's always made good music. George Miller has always made good music. Like,
yeah.
I mean, he's made some wild, absolute wild, hot trash as well.
Yeah.
Absolute hot trash. Oh yeah. But no, he's made a lot of good music for a long time. So I need a new Joji album. I am totally ready for that. Honestly, Amine's new song kind of reminded me of like all of Burhana's last album. Was Burhana ahead of the wave? Because he had
Oh, are you talking what album?
Nomad. What the heck is it called?
Nah, I don't know if I mean some of it, maybe.
Yeah, dude. Oh, not yeah. It's called Amen. That's what it is. Amen. The Nomad's Dream. That's what it is. But
yeah.
Yeah, 100%. He had it felt very He had some like very club-ish vibes on that album. 100%. 100%.
I guess.
And then Jacob out here saying that Frank's gonna come back with the club album. You think so? You feel that? You feeling that? I might be upset.
It's hard to say if it's not an album about like his brother or something, then it's gonna be a club banger.
I mean, like,
ain't no doubt.
Frank Ocean it's almost been a decade since Blonde came out?
Yeah.
Dude,
Tough,
no way. I mean, he's dropped a fair bit of music since then.
He dropped he did drop quite a few singles. He's got Blonde Radio.
Dude, he got Chanel. He was on Biking. Lens.
He just got a drop after GTA 6 so he can get another
provider
radio station.
I mean, 100%. Moon River. In my room.
Frank Ocean gonna say, hold on, I gotta delay my album because of the tariffs.
Oh.
Who does that sound like?
That one. You imagine? Listen, this is actually bonkers. Could you imagine? Like, that put such a wrench in Nintendo's their rollout for the Switch 2.
Dude, Nintendo?
Listen, Nintendo finally, right? Dude, they finally... I mean, they already announced the Switch 2. We knew it was happening, but finally... They gave us details on the Switch 2. The official, the pricing, we got the release day, we got how you're able to pre-order it, all this stuff, right? So let's break it down. Switch 2, right? Switch 2, what's the actual pricing of the console itself? Is it
I think it starts at $449.
Started at $449. $449. What was the other one that was $500 though? They have one that's $499.
Probably more storage or something.
I can't remember. The Mario Kart bundle. That's what it is. The Mario Kart bundle. You can get the console itself for $449, but if you get it with the Mario Kart World bundle, it is $499. Sorry.
Why is Nintendo ruining everything for us?
And then we need to before we
This is what we get.
Jacob, wait. Before we talk about this, I'm gonna give a lay of the land is all I'm doing. All right. So they announced the console $449, which honestly isn't a terrible price. It's not when you look at like other handhelds, the Steam Deck, the what is it, the Asus, what the heck is the Asus one called?
I don't know.
I can't remember. Anyways, another handheld console. Microsoft is dropping a console. They haven't announced their pricing at all. When is it actually? It's supposed to be releasing June 5th. June 5th.
Yeah.
They opened up the pre-order. So the way they're doing the pre-orders is that did you know to be eligible for a pre-order for the console, you have to have time using the online. You have to have time in using, which is stupid. In a sense, I get it as like a way to stop scalpers, but it's really dumb because what if somebody didn't buy the original Switch? And they were like, yo, I'm finally gonna, like, Switch 2's coming out, big news, I'm gonna buy a Switch. And they've been saving the money, you know? And now it's like, well, good luck with the scalpers. And
it's
then
the world we live in, man.
So now we got all this information. They announced some games. So they have Mario Kart Worlds, Mario Kart game where it's actually an open world Mario Kart game in which you can just drive around the world if you want to, which is kind of tight for Mario Kart. They announced a new Donkey Kong game.
Yeah.
Not Donkey Kong 64, so don't care.
Oh, but they also announced the GameCube emulator, which I'm pretty sure on this freaking podcast I said they were going to do this.
You did.
When I got the Switch. I think when I got the Switch I said it, and I said it again.
That's exactly why they took out the Dolphin emulator. That's why. That's exactly why they went after it.
Well, guess what?
So
they're all back.
Well, they're all back.
They're all back.
So they now to the people who don't know about the Switch, right? So the original Switch, they have the Nintendo, so the NES, they have the Super Nintendo, so the SNES, and the Nintendo 64. They have a line of games for all of those. And they never did the GameCube. Right? So now they are. Now with the Switch 2, they are finally doing the GameCube. They announced a bunch of games. They announced like Wind Waker, Super Mario Strikers, the Tekken 2. You get to play.
If they're gonna have those Star Fox games on there.
Dude, you get to play Link in Tekken 2. Sick.
Dude, who cares about Tekken?
Tekken 2 was like, that was peak Tekken for me. That was the only Tekken game I really played. Was Tekken 2. And it was great.
I did not like the side fighters.
It was great. I mean, I was never like super into them. Like I had my time that I did, you know. So they announced that stuff. They announced that the console. Oh well, they showed more of Metroid Prime 4. They announced that the Joy-Cons, not only now do they have like the motion controls, but you can lay them flat down on a surface and use them as a mouse. Kind of tight. Fair assumption is that it's very rarely ever gonna be used. Ever.
No,
But
not for when the Oblivion remake comes out and I can go through the inventory real easy.
on the Switch, on the Switch.
Can use the mouse function, scroll.
The one thing, but before I get to that, what other things with this? What other console stuff? They
Not
whew,
OLED.
not OLED, which I guarantee you they're gonna come out with an OLED version of it, just like they're gonna come out
Yup.
with a light version of it.
Yup.
It's just gonna cost more. They for compatible games, it'll be able to run up to 4K. Okay?
Up to.
Up. Hey, that's what I
Up
said. That's what I said.
to.
Like I said,
Up
Jacob,
to.
before we really talk about this,
Up to.
before we really talk about this,
That's like saying I can go up to the top of that mountain.
oh yeah, all right. They actually did. They did talk about DLSS support. They did.
Ooh.
I'm trying to think of like any other like really major. There's one thing on this console that I when it was shown, I was like, oh, and then I was like, why you do this to me again? And it's From Software putting a console exclusive on the Switch 2 that literally looks like it could be the spiritual successor to Bloodborne, and it's gonna be another console exclusive, dude.
Yeah, they went, you guys want to pirate our games?
Dude. Dude. And it's vampires? Like, come on.
I'm okay. You know what? If they want to do that, good for them. I cannot and will not buy that Switch 2.
All right, well, all right. I believe, gotten everything off my chest, that in the sense of everything that was announced for the console, now we're really gonna talk about this. We're really gonna talk about this.
Killing it.
This ain't it, dog. This ain't it. This ain't it.
This is the Wii U.
This
again.
is the Wii U. This is about to be the Wii U.
This is like the Kinect. This is the PlayStation wand.
Oh no.
Dude, they put a webcam with the most Minecraft looking green screen effect and the most doo-doo.
How much does this webcam cost? Switch to webcam. How much does it cost?
Not only that, but you have to pay to use the membership for the Nintendo to be able to use any chat functions.
Granted, the camera's $50. Whatever. It straight up looks
Whatever,
like
that $50 is a console upgrade.
That's true. That's actually very true. So that's I forgot the camera. I forgot the camera. That was the one thing that I believe I forgot was the camera.
Dude.
They announced a camera, so you'll be able to video chat with your friends while you're playing games on the Switch. But
Ooh.
it's specifically you have to get this webcam to do it. And it literally looks like a handheld camera from 1995.
Dude, it looks like the thing you'd put on a Nintendo.
Like, let me put it this way: the DS camera, the DS camera is better. The DS camera was better.
Oh yeah,
the DS camera was better. That's tough. All right, okay.
Why the chat function?
I mean, it's not bad. It's not like a downside. Don't know why. It's a C button, so that's cool. Like
nobody's gonna use it. Nobody's gonna use it.
Nobody's.
You know what's gonna be? Accidentally pressing it and a menu coming up all the time.
Punch somebody.
They got bigger controllers. The Joy-Cons are bigger. The buttons are bigger.
The whole console's bigger.
The whole thing's bigger. Not any thicker.
Not any thicker. It's the same width.
No Oblivion.
I'm so reluctant to like talk about this just because
Why, dude? Look,
it's
look,
just
look, look. $80 for a digital game.
oh yeah, that's the
$90 for a SD card that doesn't actually have the game on it.
an SD card
No, you have to put into the thing and then download,
to play online.
which does it's basically just a verification key, like a physical key.
So what's the point?
Anti-piracy.
Well, what's the
That's
point?
the whole point. That's it.
Nintendo, them announcing the Switch 2 and then deciding. I've already talked about it on the podcast before that the biggest like downside for the Switch for me is that how unbelievably expensive, like the Switch games they don't go down in price. They don't.
Nope.
They'll be released 10 years from now. They'll still be $60. And
Because these people keep buying
This-
them at that price.
this Nintendo literally may have broken the market with this announcement. Like the gaming market. Like you thought
GTA is definitely
dude,
going to be $100.
It's $100. If GTA 6 is not $100 when it drops, I will be mind blown. I will be confused because Nintendo, decided to announce that all of their digital games will be $80 and the physical will be $90. So like every company going forward
Not
just
to mention other
their-
games are going to be 70. There are others that are going to be 70, which is like their discount at that point. So everything that's already 70 on a AAA title is now the discount of Nintendo.
It's giving companies an excuse to charge more for their games, and they are games that are coming out just absolutely broken on launch. And I feel like
Not Assassin's Creed.
this right here, this shift, what Nintendo did with this announcement, this shift is leading me into believing we might see a crash in gaming again. All the way back to the
I
Atari.
hope so.
Because people are with prices like this, all these other studios are going, if they're charging $80 for our games, why are we not? Why are we not charging 80? So people are definitely going to go up. People are going to go up. And then now you're going to have more people being like, dang, $80? I'm going to have to pick between a couple games. Like, do I really want this game? Or like, I could afford these two games.
Dude, 5
Compared to
games,
this.
5 physical games is the cost of the console.
Like that's baffling. That's brother, what? So people are going to be spending less money, like legitimately, or they're going to do what other option?
PC.
They're just going to start pirating.
Oh.
That's what I meant. He said
Well,
PC.
on the PC.
It's people are gonna be much more like close to the chest when it comes to like spending their money on games. Like they're gonna be like
It's already happening, I think.
But I'm saying going up to 80 to 90 now is like, dude, that's
And
crazy.
And I think the total of
crazy.
Mario is like $120 or $150 for like all of the stuff that the Mario Kart offers.
Yikes.
And you just know there's going to be a battle pass or something.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
another $15 or
Yeah.
20. I bet it's 20.
There's gonna be something. Well, they're gonna probably do the map packs like they did with 8. So
And you have to pay for the welcome disc.
if you want to learn how to use the console, you have to pay for the tutorial. And they announced that as it was like something special.
Yeah,
Like,
man.
Nintendo,
It's cooked.
what are you doing? What are you doing? And then they're talking about playing games in 4K. First of all, before I go that far, the battery life on this thing is 2 to 6.5 hours. 2 to 6.5 hours. If you try to play a game in 4K on that console, you're gonna rip through that thing probably less than 2 hours. I bet you that battery dies in less than 2 hours. You try playing Cyberpunk on that thing, dude,
Oh, but
less
they
than
have
2 hours.
performance mode.
Less than 2 hours.
40 frames. 40 frames. 40 frames. 40 frames. That's $70.
Oh, but it can only do
70.
4K. It can only do 4K if it's docked, so the battery life doesn't matter there. Sorry.
$70. Dude, Cyberpunk goes on sale for like 15 on Steam every once in a while.
Dude, yeah, Cyberpunk. Like this is
I love it. I love it. You know what this is going to do? It's going to create more PC players.
they announced all this stuff that made it sound really cool. They made it sound really cool and like that these things were going to be possible, and then like breaking it down that Nvidia did create a custom chip for the Switch too.
Mm-hmm.
But you cannot convince me, dude. My computer, I have a 3070, so I mean like it's nothing like super fancy at this day and age. I have a 3070 and I'm running what is it, the 5900 CPU.
Mm-hmm.
And Cyberpunk, if I have ray tracing turned off and I have everything on high or ultra, it sits at 60. You cannot the size of the GPU in my I have my old one. Dude, this is a 970 that's still sitting in the corner.
The size.
Look at the size. Look at the dust. And look at the size. Look at the dust. This thing's cooked. Dude, this is my 970. Do you see the size of it's just dust everywhere.
That's disgusting.
There's no way this thing
AI, brother.
There's no way. There's no way.
You're sounding real old right now.
I mean, I am sounding really old. I am. But when you have like the Nvidia's newest line of cards struggling to run certain things, and you're telling me we can do this on the Switch too?
AI, brother. And no, the thing is that they use fancy lingo like up to. So they're saying it is possible, and I'm sure a lot of Nintendo titles will be at those specs. But think about a Nintendo title versus Cyberpunk.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's completely different.
Yeah,
Like,
and that's the thing.
astronomically
Something like Nintendo game looks like it could be a phone game sometimes.
Yeah, that's true. It's
Dude, my phone can hit 120 hertz.
what my thinking is that it's the same situation of you can now, right, you can play Xbox games on your phone. You can play Xbox games on your phone. You can play the new Resident Evil games on your phone. You can play Resident Evil 2.
Pretty soon you'll be able to
Resident
play
Evil 3
GTA 5 on your phone.
on your phone. Like, so, but they do it through the cloud, right? They do it through the cloud.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm that's my guess is that the Switch,
the mothership,
the Switch 2. I think that's the only way I could see any of this being possible is through using the use of the cloud. That's the only way I see it being possible. That's it.
Yeah, I don't think anything that isn't a Nintendo title will run at 120.
Oh, there's no way. Like even the stuff they showed for Metroid Prime 4, the stuff that they showed for that, you watching the trailer, you could tell they were having an FPS problem.
Well, they didn't show anything for Cyberpunk, like, at all.
No, and they're probably afraid to. So, the further down the line, the closer to the release date of the Switch, I think we're gonna get more. We're gonna get more confirmation on what the console is actually capable of doing, and I think it's gonna be much more in line with what we said. I could be wrong. I think
it's a Wii U.
This thing,
Nintendo's not good at making the second version. They aren't.
Not true. That's not true. The SNES was phenomenal.
But
that's it. That's it.
That's the thing. Sometimes they do have good second ones. That, for example,
that's only one.
The DS.
Oh, the DS. Sorry. The DS.
But the Game Boy, look how many different versions of the Game Boy.
You got the Game Boy, you got the...
They're like, we like it longer. No, wait, hold on, let's stretch it out.
Yeah, dude. we had it this way. And then we made it this way. But then we made it fold open.
It's like a cell phone.
Yeah.
But then they're like, all right, stop with the handheld for a minute. Let's make the Game Boy, or not the Game Boy, the GameCube, the box.
The box. It's still sick. I don't care, dude. That console is fire. It's literally a cube.
They were the one company to use the little tiny disc to reduce load times.
They've always wanted to be unique.
Yeah, and then look, they made the Wii. Because they're like, we couldn't make a GameCube too. No way.
There's no way.
Yeah, they made the Wii. Ooh, we have sensor technology.
Actually though, kind of tight when you like think about it in the sense of like the Wii came out and then you had PlayStation did their thing with the wands, right?
Oh yeah.
They had that, and then Nintendo just kind of decided to like push that. So then now we have the Joy-Cons. And the Joy-Cons are tight. Aside from the stick drift that they said that they were gonna fix and never fixed, so like kiss buns for screwing people over in that sense because those controllers were dummy expensive. It's just dude, I can't justify. It's not even justifying the fact of it being $450. It's justifying the fact that every single game on that console is going to be astronomical. Like,
yeah,
you can't.
You can't win.
Me as a consumer, you lost me. We're lost. We're lost, dude.
There are no rules. We're lost.
I have no interest. Legitimately, I have no interest in buying a Switch 2. Except for the stupid FromSoft game.
Man, where's Red Dead Redemption 2, man?
Nowhere to be
seen. They even go, GTA 5 can run on it.
Because there's no way. I don't think they'd ever put a Grand Theft Auto game on a Nintendo console. So
yeah, you're right.
There's that.
The Bungie marathon hype. It's relevant. We gotta talk about it real quick.
It is relevant. But you know, laying my opinions on the Switch 2 to rest. Having seen like the announcement for it, I have. You can't convince me. You literally lost me at the price point of the games, more so than anything.
Yeah,
like that.
Oh, and delaying the pre-order because of tariffs.
Oh yeah,
so then,
and we didn't
then
talk
be
about
like,
that. They are going to they're gonna announce
we would like a little more money.
They're gonna announce a whole new price point on the Switch 2. So not only was it
600.
450, I bet you this thing goes up to 600. At least, if not more. Dude, they said
Oh, who
that
cares? Honestly, who needs
That's
another freaking
crazy.
Pokemon for the 19th or 25th time, dude?
Hey, people love their Pokemon, dude.
Dude, how many
Pokemon,
Pokemon?
gotta
How
get
many
your
Pokemon games? How many Pokemon
love.
games? It's like Final
You know
Fantasy,
my
except Final Fantasy kind of
destiny.
changes things.
You give me
Pokemon every 5 years goes, okay, we got a couple more, but like it's pretty much the same.
Yeah. Pretty much. Pretty much.
I'm starting as Charizard this time. What'd you start as last time? Charizard. And on red, I played Charizard.
That's crazy.
And on green, I played Charizard.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Welcome to Pokemon, dude. I don't know. I'm really bummed. I am legitimately bummed out. I'm bummed out about the announcement of the Switch 2. Bummed out.
I'm not. I'm waiting for Microsoft to make their own handheld.
I mean, they've already
Like it
talked
was
about
Steam. It's ruined. You're all over.
Dude. It'll be over for everybody. It'll be... when it comes to the handheld consoles, oh, Microsoft will own the market, baby. I swear. I swear. Yeah, Microsoft just been sitting in the back cooking, dude.
But yeah, they've been letting everybody else do it. It's like it's the Apple technique. Let
Dude.
everybody do it and then go, oh, nice.
Dude. And not only that, the fact that Microsoft is just now like, we got PlayStation, we got Sony. They made the decision to put their console exclusives on PC through Steam. But guess what? There are console exclusives now, baby. Dude. That's crazy.
Halo's going to PlayStation.
That's meh. Don't
Gears,
care about Halo.
Gears.
Don't
I want
care
Gears so bad. But anyways, that Bungie thing. What do you know about it?
Marathon just basically I don't know what the heck is going on. There's like some cryptic stuff going on the internet right now with Marathon. I'm excited to
They're
see
advertising for Marathon. This is like the start.
Yeah, because they announced the game a couple years back. I can't remember if it was at the Game Awards or what.
Well, they announced it a long time ago, I thought.
It's
Like
it was probably like
back in
5 years
Halo
ago.
development.
Oh, did
No, I thought it was before that. I thought Marathon was like announced a long time ago.
They may have talked about it, but the actual announcement was just a couple years back.
Right, yeah.
And
1994, dude.
let's hope it turns out better than Starfield. You know? Like, how are you going to live on a game
That's
that
probably
long?
why it's taken so long.
I mean, let's be...
But I don't even think it's like an
let's be
open
real.
world game, is it?
No, is it an extraction shooter? I think.
ARG.
Whatever you said. It's gonna be like Apex. It's gonna be like a battle royale, is all it is. But at the end of the day, hear me out. Bungie dropped Halo 1 Combat Evolved, right? Halo Combat Evolved. Changed video games as we know it. Halo changed video games. Then they dropped Halo 2. Phenomenal. Then they dropped... Did they drop 3? Or did they drop ODST first?
I think 3 and then ODST and then Reach.
Anyways, Halo 3? Unreal. ODST was cool for what it was. It was okay. It wasn't any of the other Halo games. It was alright. It was okay. Then we got Reach. People did not like Reach as much as like Halo 3. Dude,
It did not get enough love.
the DMR, dude, I loved the Reach. I loved Reach. Everything about it. The different armor you could get in Reach. I don't care about the
Yeah.
stupid Hayabusa helmet, dude. Give me more reach. And then
I
yeah,
like the
after
Hayabusa helmet.
I mean, yeah, the Hayabusa helmet was tight, but Reach's armor set was just unprecedented, dude. And then that was it
And then
from
the
Bungie.
Great Reckoning came.
The Great Reckoning came. Bungie.
I remember seeing it on our cousin's computer.
Bungie sold Halo to 343. What a mistake. They should have just let it die if they didn't want to work on it anymore. But then they released Destiny. Destiny 1 was sick. Destiny was sick. But between Destiny 1 and Destiny 2, things got a little wishy-washy with the way they're marketing and like the way they're kind of screwing consumers. More so with Destiny 2. Destiny 2, they had the game, they released a bunch of DLC, and they basically were like, we're gonna just erase all of the lore for the beginning half of Destiny 2. Hopefully you knew what was going on, because you can't get it anymore. Like...
Yeah,
brother,
and don't
what?
you have to own like the DLC to really play the game?
Yeah, pretty
It's
much.
like
I mean,
each
you don't.
DLC
You
is
don't
like a
have
campaign
to.
kind of
It
thing.
is. You don't have to, but yeah, to finish the actual story of the game is playing the DLC. But still, at the end of the day, Destiny 2 still phenomenal. It's still, as a game, like I said, the marketing, not the marketing. It's just like their marketing, I guess. Yeah, I guess.
This is marketing.
It
The
is.
rollout.
It was, well, no, I'm saying for Destiny 2. It's just the way that they kind of scammed people's cheeks. But Bungie has always been great at making shooters. So to see Bungie possibly dip their feet into the BR genre, exciting. I'm excited to see it.
All I know is that we're gonna get a GTA trailer before too long, man.
We're out here talking about Marathon.
And that's all I want. I don't give a hoot about BR.
We're not getting... What is today? I mean, it's technically the 7th, the day this is coming out, right? We are guaranteed 5 months away from seeing anything. 5 months. April, May, June, July, August, September. 6 months. 6 months before we see
I don't know if I can get behind that.
Before we see the light of day.
I think they wanted to see. They want to see what all the games coming out are doing. They're probably waiting for all the rollouts to come out. And when everybody's like, oh man, no more games announced for the year.
They're going to skunk everybody.
Yeah, and they're going to be like, well...
Straight up crop dust them. Like, oh, you thought about releasing a game? That sucks. Like, yeah.
Rockstar is going to show up and people are going to be like, wow, Rockstar lowered the tariffs.
Right.
Rockstar is going to be the thing that makes the prices go down.
Dude, Rockstar just saving the global
sales
economy.
In China.
Dude, could you imagine? That's crazy. Yeah.
No.
But so, Marathon, I'm excited for it. I don't know what the heck is going on the internet. Yeah, they're doing their rollout, so they're like doing some cryptic stuff over on the internet. Last gaming related news that I have is interesting. Some people maybe it could have just been a fluke. I highly doubt it. Because this is a big one. First, it was noticed on PC, on Steam to be exact, that the Elder Scrolls Oblivion Game of the Year edition, the trailer, all of the stuff was removed for it. The game's still there. It's still available. You can buy it. But the trailers and stuff were all removed for it.
Mm-hmm.
And people are like, yo, why? Like, what's the reason? And we've been talking about, like, listen, we've been talking about it. I lost faith for a hot minute there. I was like, it's not gonna happen. But then, right? Even people were skeptical at first. They're like, listen, it could have just been a fluke. Somebody accidentally messed something up because the game's still available. You can still buy it. But then, you can't buy it on console now, digitally.
Oh, really?
They took it off the marketplace. And there is only one reason. There is only one reason why they would take it off the marketplace. Oblivion.
We gonna get Oblivion
Dude,
next week?
Oblivion gonna be shadow dropping this week. I swear. Dude. If they can successfully... Dude. If they can successfully do this remake with Unreal... I'm so excited, dude. I'm so excited. Like...
I don't know.
Dude... We're right there. Dude, we're right there.
We're right there. I want to play Oblivion. I want to play it right now.
Dude, we're like right there, dude.
Give me Oblivion, dude.
Yo, if they drop Oblivion and they said, hey, $80, take my money. Dude. No, I wouldn't. How much you think it'd be? It's a remake, though. It's a full-blown new engine remake. 50?
50.
Da Vinci? 50? I could see 50.
Yeah, I
could see 50.
Maybe 60.
I think 60 would be pushing it.
No, listen.
I'd get it.
I can hear it now in the boardroom. We're just selling it at the same price we did 20 years ago.
That's it. Dude.
And they all go, and it's on sale compared to everything else. Huzzah!
I bet you. That thing will sell like hotcakes. I'm being honest.
And it will. Yep.
Being honest.
And it will. I hate it.
If
Sky Oblivion.
It's over. Sky Oblivion's done. Dusted.
Nah.
Like you said.
No, because there's going to be a version on the Creation Engine and then one on Unreal. And you know what? People are just going to take assets from the Unreal one and be like, dude, let's put it into Creation.
The thing is that, yeah, Unreal really isn't moddable like that. Like the Creation Engine is. But the thing that's got me hung up, right, is every single item in Oblivion that you see anywhere. This is the first game I can remember that you could pick it up with the Z key and just be, dude, you know? I don't know where he went.
Drop those Legos.
Every single... It was not a Lego, sir. I don't know where he went. It was not a Lego, you beehole. Yeah, buddy.
Oh.
Dude. Yeah, buddy. Come on.
Oh.
Oh. I was dropping pics at first. But yeah, no, it's
I don't have anything to present. I was looking.
No. I have yet to see a game in Unreal be able to do that. To have that many objects that are movable.
We'll see.
Dude, if Oblivion drops this week, I don't know. Dude, I don't know. Like, this 100% will tide people over to Elder Scrolls 6. This happening? It will.
Oh, I mean, it'll probably give them another year until a trailer.
Oh, for sure. 100%.
And I think by like fall of next year, maybe summer, we'll probably get some start of a rollout for Elder Scrolls 6.
I mean, we're also getting a remake of 3. Fallout 3.
We'll see.
Or we were supposed to.
I don't know if we'll get an announcement of that. Yeah. I think the show went over way more like positively than they expected,
Yeah,
and a lot of stuff probably got pushed to the
decide.
back
They're like,
burner.
we gotta make a Fallout game. Like, yeah, I don't know. I'm excited. If I mean, like, why would you take the game off the market? You know, why?
Yeah, there is, especially with all the commotion about it coming out soon, and then this starts happening now. Dude,
You
it's
just
been
don't.
like how many years?
This is the
20,
first time.
20 some years.
I mean, yeah, it was probably like 2003 that Oblivion came out.
Well, the Game of the Year edition.
Oh yeah, well, oh no, it came out in 2006. It's been 20,
That's
20
what I
years.
thought.
20 years.
Yeah,
So
so a 20-year anniversary.
that would be next year. Next year, dude. Next year.
What if the expected drop was just for the trailer to say it comes out next year?
There's no way they would take the game off the market for a year, though.
No,
You know?
maybe they're just updating the pages to be some 20-year celebration thing. And then all the art and everything's going to change.
Don't ruin me like this. Don't,
And all
Jacob.
the trailers are going to
Jacob.
change.
Jacob, don't do me like this. Don't, Jacob. Stop it.
And it's going to open. It's been 20 years.
Dude, no.
Run, dun, 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 dun.
I just need to hear the intro.
Stop! You violated the law.
They better put some like goofy stuff from the original in it. Like they have to. They have to. They
Nah.
have to.
It's gonna be. I feel like it's just
I'm
not
excited to
gonna
see.
hit the same. It's gonna be like when Fable got the Anniversary remake. That's how it's gonna feel.
The anniversary remake was
It's-
it was still pretty tight though.
It was good,
pretty tight.
but it's like it still
was missing
didn't
something.
have that.
It was missing something. It
And
was.
That's exactly what this is gonna be.
This is the first
I have
Elder
a feeling it's
dude,
gonna be a lot like Avowed looks.
first Elder Scrolls game not on the creation engine. That's over 20 years of Elder Scrolls games. Morrowind was the first one on the creation engine.
I have a feeling they're probably gonna put it on a phone too.
You think so?
Unreal.
Maybe. No. You think so? I don't think
I
it'll be
could see Oblivion running on a phone. Are you kidding me?
Not if they're changing it's a remake. Not even like a remaster. It is a remake.
Yeah, I guess.
Remake. It's a new game. I mean, it's the same game, but it's a
Yeah,
new game.
You're right. If it's a remake,
Yeah. There ain't no way it's making it to handheld.
and I hope it doesn't suck.
I swear. I hope it comes out this week.
Nah, the terrorists, dude. What are you talking about?
Ah! Yeah, you're right.
That's what we're gonna get. They're gonna be like,
Yeah.
"Hey, yo, so like, you were right, but hold on,
But you know,
we didn't even tell you
reassess.
the price. But
Yeah,
look, hey, hold on, we gotta
It went
raise it a
up.
little bit.
Yeah, it
Give
went
us a
up.
few weeks."
Could you imagine they come out there like, well, we were gonna say it was 40, but it has to be 60 now. Like-
Yeah. The
Like,
Nintendo
they-
tax.
Nintendo tax. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, that's wild. That's pretty much all the news I got for this week, dude. I mean, like, cool stuff happened.
We got to talk
music.
about one thing. You
What?
started playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. What's your opinion? What do you think so far? Henry of Skalitz?
I love this game.
Doesn't it feel like an OG Xbox game?
I just want to sit there and I just want to blacksmith swords all day.
Dude.
Bro, I will sit there. I will make you so many axes. Watch.
Ping, ping,
Dude.
ping.
Would you like a potion, sir? Would you like a potion? I'm gonna go. I will be an alchemist, dude.
I still haven't beat the game.
Uh,
I put like 70 hours into it, and I still haven't beat it.
The thing is that it's not even a fantasy game. It's not
No, it's
it's
just a
not
medieval
fantasy.
RPG.
It is a medieval RPG, and that's it.
That's what I was saying, dude.
It is just straight. I don't understand.
It's so good. 1,000 bug fixes in the first title update. And they added more content.
The longest script for a video game, allegedly.
Dude. Yeah, that game is so good. I gotta beat it.
It rips.
Assassin's Creed
Rips.
took me away.
Rips. KCD2 rips. If you got a PC, rips. You want to just get sucked into medieval times? Rips. You know what I'm saying?
The guy who plays Hans Capon,
I follow him on TikTok.
He live streams.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, 100%. Dude, he's hilarious. He's actually funny.
Oh yeah,
he's hilarious. Yeah. No. If you got a computer, I cannot. I'm like 2-3 hours into the game, and I'm right at the very beginning. And I can tell you now,
so
just
deep.
like, just go
do everything.
Do
everything.
Everything. I'm gonna do every side quest. Like,
don't do the main mission until you've got like.
I just finished.
There's so much.
The last thing I did.
So much.
The last thing I did is I'm just finishing the blacksmith line. That's what I determined. I'm gonna do the blacksmith part. After I'm done with that, it's adventure time, baby.
I did literally every mission possible in that first. Well, you'll see.
I'm so excited. Like, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good.
Yeah.
It's so
highly
good.
Recommend.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, and it's just like the cutscenes and like the way the game looks, and it plays so well.
Mm-hmm.
They killed it. They killed it. They killed it. 100%. Ooh. Go play Kingdom Come Deliverance too. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, aside from that, Switch 2, up in the air. Don't know how I feel about it. Oblivion remake, hopefully dropping this week. A lot of new music. Go check out the new Sleek Token single. Go check out Amine's single for his album Familiar.
Mm-hmm.
Also we talked about go check out Brat, Charlie XCX. But none of that has to do.
Dropped an acoustic version of Wash.
Oh, yes. Wash 2 is what he calls it.
Yeah.
Wash 2.
Give that a listen.
Give that a listen. None of that's my song rack, though. My song rack, Jacob can attest to this. I struggled. I picked like 5 songs before going into figuring out which one I wanted to do.
Every 2 minutes, he'd be like, nah.
I'm gonna
I'll do that next time.
Yeah.
Then you'd find another song and be like, no, maybe I will do this one.
Yeah, dude. Listen, you want some music? I got some music. My song rack for the week is actually dude, I mean, this guy, I don't even know how I came across him, honestly. The song is Get It by Keshi. It's sick. It's sick. It's very it's got that like not lo-fi guitar in it, but it's like, I don't know, the chill vibe guitar. I don't know what you'd consider it. But then at the same time, also a banger. Got some crazy drums in it.
Ooh.
Yeah, so
I like drums.
I like drums. So go check out Get It by Keshi. It was probably my brief stint the beginning of last year in that my K-pop era.
Oh man.
Yeah, I think that's probably where it came from. Yeah. Go check it out though. Highly suggest it. We'll be putting I'm gonna put Caramel Sleep Token on there. I'm gonna put Amine's Familiar on there. I'm not putting all of Charlie XCX's album on there, so
No,
I'm not
oh my
doing that.
goodness.
Just go listen to it because it's good. But yeah, Get It by Keshi. That's my song rec for the week. If you'd like to check out the playlist, it's over. Well, it's here on Spotify. But it's also over on YouTube to anybody who, you know.
That's the at. Never mind.
I was like, that's different, dude. Yeah, it's over on YouTube to anybody who wants to take a listen to it. Same name as the podcast, 2 Degrees of Separation. And if you're watching this on YouTube, you can go over to the playlist. Like, it's there. It's
Click
somewhere.
on the profile.
Click on the Jacob.
And then the playlist thing is at the top.
And that's it. And that's it. Jacob knows. That's it.
Been on YouTube for a long time. I remember when there was customizable backgrounds.
The side banners.
Yep.
YouTube with the side banner. That's crazy.
With your top channels.
Yep.
With your top channels.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like MySpace.
They're throwing it way back. That's crazy. That's all I got for this week.
Video responses.
Oh wow. I forgot about that.
Equals 3 video responses.
Oh no. Ray William Johnson.
Anyways.
Yeah, that's about everything I got for this week. I literally like meant to be working on clips this week. I did not do any editing. I had so much going on this week. And it didn't.
I've been so tired all week. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, so it didn't happen. We'll be getting on the clip train here this week. Gonna work on a bunch of stuff. So if you'd like to check out that stuff now, Jacob, there you go. You can go check us out over on the socials at the number 2 DOF separation across the board. Everywhere on the internet. Everywhere there's social media, we're there.
Everywhere.
We might be lacking in some areas, but we're 2 dudes, you know what I'm saying? We try. we try. That's all I got, dude. That's all I got. There was a lot that happened this week. I'm surprised we got through everything.
Yeah, yeah. I've been thinking about playing Elden Ring. We gotta play multiplayer Elden Ring. Imagine.
Oh, yeah. Sick. I haven't beat Elden Ring yet. I gotta do that first. Hey, Hey, we'll get there. We'll talk about it, dude. You know how many things I got on my desk, dude? Oh, this guy's dusty. He was on the floor. Yeah. Anyways, that's all I got for this week. Anything else, Jacob? That's it. That's it. Go check out the playlist.
Shout out Cyberpunk.
Shout out Cyberpunk.
Go watch the Devil May Cry show.
Ooh. Yeah, that was actually a good one. Nice. Good one.
That's it.
If you enjoyed the podcast, us rambling, leave us a rating. Give us
5 stars, baby.
5 stars over
5
here
stars,
on Spotify. I don't know how the like system works on Apple, but I know we got people listening on Apple. I know we got listeners across the world.
Give us 5 green apples.
5 green apples. Hey, Apple. No, dude. No. And Jacob, to our YouTube viewers, it's going to be your thing.
Leave a like down below. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Tick that bell notification to know when we upload. Every Monday. Clips
Same
throughout
time.
the week. You might get
Same
notifications for those. And leave a comment down below and tell us what kind of colored t-shirt you got on, if you got a t-shirt.
Dude, what?
If you got a t-shirt.
Oh, no.
If not, hoodie.
You imagine just the comments are just straight up like, just
what kind of toothbrush do you use?
Got that quit, baby.
Do you have white strips? Do you floss every day?
Should. Floss every day. Floss every day. That's all I got. That's it. That's it, Jacob.
That's it.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Bye.